Hello guys, my name is Daisy Potter and this is slide 1, just the introduction of the literature and life presentation regarding the human environment during the war. Slide 2. Slide 2, I will be talking about Eli Wiesel and how his family and him was deported from their homes to a camp. Eli Wiesel family was deported to the camp, and his mother and one of his sisters was separated from them, and his father was also separated. And the only two people, the only people that survived was Eli and two of his sisters. I also will speak on Eli and him during the Holocaust during the camp. Eli Wiesel was a Holocaust survivor. Eli Wiesel also was a prisoner in the camp where it took place at, and he wanted to improve human rights during the human environment during the war, where he wanted to change some things. Slide 3. Slide 3 talks a little bit more about Eli Willis, I'm sorry, I said his name incorrectly, how he fought for the injustice of the endure of the prisoners of war, not only for himself but for others. He also speaks on his experience that took place and how he felt about it. And he also has a book that he wrote about it, that it's called The After Darkness. I also spoke about this in my essay, and in the book of The After Darkness, he talks about a little bit about the Holocaust survivors and what they had to do. It also speaks on the book Night, talks about the past and the human rights and what he did was right for the Jews to have human rights during the human environment in a war, and how things took effect and changed from the past to now. Hello, this is slide 4. Slide 4 is about Joseph Heller. Joseph Heller was another person who also fought in the army. He was a bomber, and he also did not finish his mission when he was in war. Joseph Heller Josiah is the author from the book Catch-22. This is slide 5 about Eli Wiesel after the darkness. This is some of the information from the aftermath of Eli Wiesel during the Holocaust and his personal experience, the information that I decided to use. Eli Wiesel was in Holocaust, and he began to the Holocaust created a human environment and human conditions, and his personal experience led him to speak on it in the after darkness of what took place in the aftermath. And I also used a picture from one of his quotes. This is slide 6, and slide 6 is the last slide that I've have for this presentation. This is about Eli and Josiah, and how both authors had an outcome of what happened in the improvement of the human rights violation and how things changed.